What is up, and welcome back, guys. If this is your first time watching, we are your Colorado real estate family. Just to give you a quick heads up, this video is not going to be about Denver. It's not going to be moving to Colorado or anything like that. We've been doing this channel for, I think we just hit 3 years. We have a following, although it's not like huge like Mr. Beast or nothing like that, but we do have a lot of you who do watch us. And I feel like this is just an important time to really say that right now in this country, just like pray, good vibes, whatever it is out there. I mean, for what happened over the weekend with Donald Trump. I know, I'm going to tell you that majority of you guys who watch this, you are definitely on the other side of the aisle when we are talking about politics. We hate talking about politics because honestly, it's all about just creating relationships with you guys, helping you guys the best that we can. But this is just something that I felt like we needed to talk about. I couldn't talk about Denver today. I just, whether it would have been Trump, Biden, it didn't freaking matter to me. It breaks my heart that this is kind of where we're at with the country and stuff. And so I feel like it's something that needed to be said. Do you have anything that you want to kind of add to this?
Yeah, I mean, when Peter and I were looking at some of the things that have been posted, because we've just kind of dove in since Saturday, you know, we've been seeing a lot of really cool quotes going out there that we wanted to share, like one of them being like, you know, solve our differences through ballots, not bullets. Like that one really stuck out to us. We do, like, we live in America, and it's incredible that we have all, like, the right to vote, and the fact that we do have a voice here. And so we're just encouraging everyone, like, to send prayers out to those who do stand up for our rights, whichever aisle you are standing on, and whichever side of the aisle that you are standing on. It doesn't really matter, that we all have a choice, and that at the end of the day we all come together, and no one ever wants to see something like an assassination, or anyone for that matter. So I just think today is about, you know, having a moment of silence and sending out prayers and being grateful for,
especially for the family that lost their father. I mean, that is, Chelsea was kind of telling me about how the daughter wrote something this morning that's, it's so heartbreaking that happened. And it just, guys, I mean, at this point, like, you know what, we're gonna put Denver on hold for a week, okay? And we have a great topic for you guys next week, but this week we need to really speak from our hearts the same way that we speak to you guys from our hearts every single time that we're talking about Denver. Today it just felt like it was a little bit more important to talk about this. Yeah,
especially, you know, there's a lot of families out in that crowd. There was moms, dads, kids, friends, you know, all coming together for some commonality and just to be together, you know, togetherness. And so think about, you know, that family, and, you know, everyone's talking about obviously the political thing behind this, but there were people in the audience that were afraid. There's kids that heard gunshots. Like, there's just a lot that goes into this, and it's not just political. It also comes down to those families and just trying to share a moment together. And we saw kids in the background at that whole thing, and that almost broke my heart. I was like, oh my gosh, there's kids there. I could see how people would bring their families to events like this, and we need to be praying for the safety of those people and just, you know, come together as a nation.
Yep. Thank you so much for listening to us, guys. I know this topic might not be popular with a lot of you, but it just, like I said, we're speaking from our hearts the same way that every time that we talk about everything daily in regards to Colorado, we do the same thing. And so that's who we've always been. That's who we're always going to be. Like I said, we don't know how this is going to be taken, but don't really care. I mean, at this point, like, the people that decide to work with us, they know who we are. They know that we're honest people, and we always speak from our hearts. So that's what we're doing today.
Also, feel free to use this as a forum. If people want to go back and forth, you want to talk about it, you have things to contribute, or good, you know, resources for people, or good reads, like, feel free to comment down below. You're going to want to see next week.
Just know, guys, don't do none of this political back and forth, please. Like, in the comments, seriously, this has nothing to do with politics. Just don't do that. If you're planning on posting a nasty comment or something like that, just don't, please. I mean, we don't need that. We don't need any of that right now.
But prayers for people and good common vibes, coming togetherness, like, that is absolutely a place for you here. All right. If you have been following our channel, or you're new to our channel, you know, you're going to want to see what we do here. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell, because we do have some good topics coming up next week. We're going to cover Colorado as a whole, and pros and cons as a whole, not just Denver, not Denver Metro North or South. We are going to cover it as a whole, pros and cons of Colorado. So you're going to want to see that.
All right, guys, until next time, we love ya. Bye.
Bye.